Hello, Kitty! How do you feel about starting this episode? You are feeling great about it. Excellent. So, hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold Random Lock Nuz. Basically, it's Sunday. I'm recording this on a Sunday. Still probably well in advance of when this is actually going out because it's just what I do. And if you go over here and talk to that lady, you get returned. TM27 returned if you have a Pokemon that likes you a lot, which apparently Kitty does. So thank you for liking me, Kitty. We now get a TM thanks to you, which will be increased power based on how much you like him. I'm not sure who I'm going to give that to yet, so I'm not going to give him to anyone quite yet, but I will at some point. Anyways, in this episode, guys, we're going to leave Goldenrod City. We're going to, well, last episode we did National Park up here. And this episode, I did say I was going to do the Pokeathlon. Well, let me meet you there, and I'll explain from there. Alright, we're back here at where the Pokeathlon is. It's actually right over here. And I will head there. I'm going to explain it to you, but I'm not actually going to do the events and show off what happens in there in this episode. I decided, you know, I want to show this off when I have my full endgame team. It would be a lot better as an extra video, just so, because, you know, 3 Pokemon. Basically, each event uses 3 Pokemon. You know, I could showcase a lot of different team members. Evolved Pokemon, I think, tend to do a little bit better anyway in these events. Just a variety of different reasons. The only reason you really would want to do this early on is actually to get some evolutionary stones. So I could technically make use of Staryu. I think it's the only way to get a water stone pre-national dex in this in HeartGold. I don't think you can get a water stone anywhere else actually. Early game, I mean. We're still pretty early game, I guess. This guy's a Poliwrath, speaking of water stones, and he looks back at us awkwardly, and then he runs in there. But basically, this is a series of touchscreen minigames that you get to play in order to earn points. These points can go into, I guess, evolutionary stones and rare candies are the best ones. The prizes will differ per day, so keep that in mind. I'll show off when I actually go inside. I'm not going to show them off, though, because, like I said, it'd just be something really cool to do with the endgame team. Just do it with the survivors. Just come here, play some minigames to end off the LP, or at least, you know, be part of the extra videos. And I just think that's a pretty cool way to end it. So I'm not actually going to do it in this video like I said I would. I'm going to hold off on that. I mean, the only thing I'd really want would be really cool, obviously, is, I do have a Pokemon that needs a stone, namely Nidorino. PK could become a I was going to say could become a Pasta King, but that's his name, not his type, or not his whatever the heck species. He could become a Nidoking instead. So, that's tempting, but I believe there's a way to get Moonstone pretty soon regardless, so, and I don't plan on using him for the next gym, so I don't really mind necessarily. Anyway, just sort of talking to everyone, because I'm just stalling for time so I can talk to this person, because this is something important that I could do now. Abra Blender, basically, you can blend your apricots into drinks that will power up your Pokemon stats. Now, every Pokemon has a unique stat in terms of, there's 5 different stats, there's 5 different types of tournaments, and each stat obviously is basically corresponds to a tournament. So what you want to do is you want to use these juices to power up these stats. I'll go ahead and explain it a little bit when I actually go into the Pokemon. It's actually on the stat page for Pokemon. You can actually see their stats for the Pokeathlon. I'll show that in just a second. I'm just sort of going through all the text here in case you want to know more about apricorn and Abra blending and Abra juice and all that fun stuff. Don't need any other questions. So what you can do, Abra Juice. So in your stats, as you can see for each Pokemon, you have this page over here if you click left. It's like, this is basically the 3 stat pages. So it's it's the one way over on the right here. I kind of just accidentally froze the emulator for a second there. Anyway, so as you can see, each Pokemon has a stat: speed, power, skill, stamina, jump. The unfilled and stars are represent the max potential, and obviously the filled one represents its current potential. You can use juice to increase some stats and decrease ones. It's not ever possible, I don't think, to get a Pokemon to max potential, or if it is, it's really hard to. So what you want to do is you want to basically train 3 Pokemon for each stat and use those for each sort of tournament. So I'll probably use like 15 different Pokemon for that thing when I actually get around to doing it, which obviously I don't really have 15 different Pokemon that are really good at a certain stat. Like Kitty's pretty good at speed and power and stamina, for example, and Capri Sun's pretty good at skill and stamina. I actually do have a lot for stamina, geez. And so on and so forth. As you can see, Pokemon differ from others, and the starters tend to be generally pretty good too. Now what you can do is, for example, say Genius, he could use Jump. So this drink over here, I believe, no, Skilled. Okay, I guess it actually changes per day, which kind of, I didn't know that. Because this used to be, there used to be a Jump Juice here, and there wasn't any Skill Juice. So it does actually change per day. So each day you can buy 3 different kinds of juices to increase your stats or something. I don't really understand what the richest and smoothness of it really means. and whatnot. But as you can see, it's like 100 or 150 P to get yourself. This one's only 100, for example. One of these juices, and you can use them to increase your stats. Or you can actually blend it using the Abra Blender, which I'll show right now. So Abra Blender, you go to your Apricorn box, and it's there in the blender. So you basically just put your apricorns in there, blah blah blah. They'll get better. So we'll put a yellow one in there. Why not? So put a yellow blender in there, and then after 100 steps, it'll actually become a juice that we can use to increase stats. So we'll show that off on you. What's from this one? This one's Speed Juice. Sure, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and buy Speed Juice. We'll give it to who needs speed? Doesn't Kitty need speed? I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we can max Kitty's speed using this. So you give the juice. As you can see, what's gonna happen here is it's going to increase some stats and decrease other stats depending. So, for example, it'll increase. Okay, so obviously it's going to. Oh, that one actually only increases speed. So sometimes it decreases stuff. Sometimes it apparently only increases one. So that actually was like a pretty good juice, because sometimes, you know, it can screw your other stats over a bit. It might be because it might decrease the skills stat. It was already at 1. I don't think it can go below 1. So that's probably why that happened. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and head in here and actually check out the Pokeathlon itself. I know it's just kind of explaining the episode. Don't worry, I'll actually get to going and exploring the next route soon enough. All the different events you actually find here, there's Goal Roll and Snow Throw. I'm not gonna really go into what all the events are right now. Actually, I'll quickly look at all these just to give you a brief idea of what all these ones are. But I'll actually show them off, like I said, later on in the LP. I don't want to do it now. Blah 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 discs and stuff. I'm kind of getting all this explanation stuff out of the way too, just so I can like do it off screen when it comes to extra part. I don't really have to make an episode just to explain everything. And that way, if you guys are following along and you want to actually do some Pokeathlons, you guys know a little bit more about it before you do it. But here's the 10 events. Kind of just went over them all here. What you need to do, basically, yeah, 10 events. I just said that, dude. Just said that. You talk to this person over here. But first, before that happens, you killed Sugar Conroy. I hate you. But she's actually here to participate. But what she's going to do, I guess, for forgiveness, she killed one of our Pokemon. She's going to give us a jersey. So if we actually did this game, we'd be all dressed up in a jersey. I'll definitely show that off later on. Not in this episode, but, you know, when I actually do the thing. You'll see jersey version. Just hurry up with the stupid cutscene, please. We get ourselves a jersey. Obviously, as you can see, there's a PC there, so if you want to change Pokemon, you can do that there. She forgot her I lost Trigger Conroy to a freaking idiot. That freaking Clefairy, I hope I died. Is there a vending machine here too? There is! And you can even use your athlete points that you get on your point card to buy it. But why would you ever do that? It doesn't make any sense. Just go buy it with money. Money is a lot easier in this one. There's also some guys here which will give you records. For example, you want to get 998 jumps, for example, in Jump or something like that. So I'm not sure if you actually get anything from these. I'm pretty sure this only gives you stones and other stuff. It doesn't really give you anything important. There's actually a linked version as well if you want to do multiplayer, but obviously I don't have the capability of doing that, so I won't. We're gonna head over here, and there's actually just a little area out here that you can just sort of talk to people. The only person that's really important is this guy over here. Basically, kind of looks like that one guy we got all the backgrounds from before, but basically he will tell you about all the events if you need to, or just the Pokeathlon in general. Blah blah blah, friendship, blah blah blah, blah. So like 3 Pokemon, 10 different events. There'll be 3 events per. They're separated into the 5 stat categories though, so don't worry if you don't think you're gonna have to do like a power event during a speed trial. I freaking clicked this again. This episode is just a massive train wreck. You can talk about any of the 5 courses, and I'll tell you which events are in each one. Give a little explanation of the event. Although you get a much better explanation as to what to do when you actually do the event, so I won't actually talk to him about that. That'll take forever, and screw that. And he also says something about Big Brother, blah blah blah. Just weird. No, shut up! I don't care about the freaking Pokeathlon. I'm not even going to do it in this episode. Shut up, Maximo. Ay. Okay, so we're out of that. And I love this guy over here, because he's like, hey, that's Magnus over there. He once beat a Machamp at arm wrestling? That guy has 4 arms. How do you do that? That's just crazy. She's watching intently. I'm just going to quickly talk to a few people here just for the heck of it, really. And blah, blah, blah. It's Joey! Are you Joey? You're definitely Joey. You're definitely, yeah, that is definitely Joey. Definitely stands Joey. Yes, don't underestimate your mom. She gives you free stuff anyway, so she's a pretty cool person. I know, it's not my mom, it's the other person's mom, but who cares? Dude, if your boyfriend's shy about it, he just needs to get his shit out of... Just get everything in order, dude. It's not anything shameful for your girlfriend to watch you do cool shit. That's always pretty awesome. Also, if you want to go over here, this is the shop over here for what you need to get for your... well, you get the points. So, you get like about 300 points per event, maybe 400 depending on how good you do. You can exchange them for prizes. As you can see, you get heart scales. These are going to be useful for teaching your Pokemon old moves, the move tutor kind of stuff. So we'll definitely use that later. You can get apricorns, but why would you bother? Moo Milk, why would you bother? King's Rock could be good. It's actually not a bad held item, so you could save up for that if you want, but it's really the evolutionary stones, and I just missed someone's call. I didn't even see it was down there, whatever. You can get info as well, I suppose. So blah blah blah. The scores, pretty much the score is 1-to-1. So every point you get in this will actually count for a point on your card. So it's about, like I said, 300 or 400 per. You can head down here if you want. And also, you can see the records and stuff like that you need to beat. I'll try to beat the records when I do this in the extra mode. I have no guarantees because I've never really did this mode that well anyway. As you can see, you have all that. Oh, it's just your own personal records, I suppose. Okay, it's just the personal records. Never mind then. Apparently no one set a record, or the records are only for me, which is just kind of weird. Also, if you get if you get 5 medals, or if you got in first all 5 courses, you'll be able to go in there. I'm not even really sure it's in there. I've never been there before. Basically, the Pokeathlon, the whole story behind it is apparently there was a sickness going around, and a dude and 3 of his Pokemon saved the world by spreading the cure by going past 10 obstacles that were represented by. That apparently he did like these 10 obstacles that are supposed to be what the events are all about, which doesn't make any sense considering some of the events are just weird, like catching discs. Yes, he clearly had to catch discs in order to spread the word about a cure to a disease. That makes perfect sense. But I think that's enough about showing off the Pokeathlon in this episode, guys. I'm gonna meet you back over where we fought the Sudowoodo, and we're actually gonna go to a new route and catch a new Pokemon this episode, so I'll see you guys there. I thought, no, you're not one of those. You're not the guy who just. Do you? Will you give me a photo? Yes, you are the photo dude. Okay, we'll get a photo, then we'll cut. That sounds like a good idea. So, photo time, just for shits and giggles. I love the photo guy. He's really cool. So he takes your picture. All is fine and dandy, and we'll see the pictures on the PC if we want to, but we'll do that some other time. What I'm going to do now, well, actually, I might as well just cut, I guess. Oh wait, you're a photo dude too. Oh my god, he's freaking everywhere. Screw cutting, there's photos to be taken. Because, you know, why not? We're just going to keep wasting time this episode, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to waste all the times. Because that's just apparently what we do. I do like these pictures. I like this team. I really do like this team. I know I'm recording really far in advance, and people are probably a little sad that they can't help me decide my team, but I don't know. I really do like this team, and I kind of wanted to be the one who picks in the end anyway. So, sorry if you guys wanted to pick. It's just the way it works. You know, at this point, there's not even any reason to cut, so I won't even bother. It's been like 30 seconds. Just gonna get this apricorn while I'm here. It's been so many days since I've actually recorded that I've actually picked up a few of those apricorns already just in training and doing other stuff. I fought you last episode, so screw you, person. I don't need you anymore. We're gonna head up here to the new route and see if we can maybe even get it done this episode, because it's a pretty short route. We could do it. I think we could totally do it. There's an item over here. That's a hyper potion. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Yes. I know on the days of the week, people who give you held items appear here at some point. Over there somewhere. You know what? Let's go over here. Actually, no. Yeah, of course we're going over here. We need to fight new Pokemon. So we're gonna catch someone new. Is it gonna be this one? No. Oh wait, yes it will be. An Aerotek. What the heck? That's kind of awesome. I'm okay with this. Yeah, let's get it, man. I'm okay with this, definitely. Who do I want to switch in here, though, is the question. I'll just use Ember and weaken it a little bit. Don't you dare Supersonic me. That would be really obnoxiously annoying. Do not want at all. So, yeah, that did, like, nothing at all. Flame Wheel's a little risky, though. I don't want to get this burn stat, so I think after this I'll just switch to something that can paralyze it, because Paralysis is a really safe stat to put on these kind of Pokemon. It never runs away. Oh, that's a crit. That is a crit. That is definitely a crit. So I'm going to switch to... Do I even have anyone who... Okay, I have Sealing. Sealing will be good enough for the Thunder Wave. I was like, I don't have Tamal with me. No, I can't paralyze anyone. But I was like, oh, wait. Sealing always saves the day. This thing's going to be kind of tough to catch, though, to be honest. And Aerodactyl has a pretty high catch rate. Don't you dare do all these confusion hacks. No. Well, what am I worried about? It's Ceiling. Ceiling never gets hacked. Come on, Ceiling, prove me right. See, Ceiling never gets hacked. He's the ceilingist. It's just what he does. Anyway, who would be... I mean, I think he can live in Ember. I'm a little worried about that, actually, though. Is there anyone else who would be good to do against this? Yes, PK can. Because I really don't think an unstabbed Peck can... That's gonna be not very effective. Will kill this thing. So I think we're safe going for a Peck. I definitely think we're safe going for a Peck. As you can see, this is gonna be a really good place to train because the level of the Pokemon has moved up to 15. So this would be a really great place to train. Oh yeah, that's more than fine. Oh my goodness, it has Roar. Oh, if Roar hit, that would have actually ended the battle, and then I would not have been able to catch it, and catch anyone for that matter. So screw it, I'm going straight for the Ultra Ball. I'm not taking any chances here. I don't want this thing to roar me out and not catch anything this route. I want to get something this route, so let's get it. Boom, boom, boom. No, 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 no. Don't you roar, don't roar, don't you roar. Yeah, just go for Scary Face. Okay, so now I'm kind of stuck in the situation of, do I go for a Peck? Yeah, you know what? I have to go for another Peck. Oh, I'm in such a tricky situation now. I don't know, man. Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it. Okay, good. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Don't roar. Well, it was bound to happen at some point. But we get no Pokemon for this route, because technically it's the first one and it got away. So, unfortunately, guys, there's no Pokemon, no Aerodactyl today. See, eventually things do eventually go wrong with Nuzlocke, so you can't win them all, guys. You can't win them all. So we'll go ahead and just get through the trainers of this route and make it to the next city. Finally, a new city, a new whole area. It's been like how long? Actually, it hasn't been that long. What, 3 episodes, I think? Maybe? 3 or 4 episodes? Probably 4 episodes, yeah. Well, technically 3.5, I guess, if you want to be specific about it. But, yes. New city, new gym, new good times to be had by all coming in the next episode. Oh, well, I'm not going to do the gym in the next episode, probably. There's a couple areas to explore and things to do in the new town. Hey! The guy is here! Is he the Sunday guy? Did I just happen to do everything perfectly right today? Because that would be really cool. Are you a Sunday person? You are the Sunday person. Holy crap, I am awesome. And you get the magnet. And how do magnets work? Well, they give you, they power up electric moves, which is actually pretty nice. So, well, you know who I'm going to give that one to. That one's going straight on Ceiling, so let's go ahead and give him the magnet. How perfect, man, I'm actually really happy about this. I never gave anyone the Quick Claw? Really? Well, let's give someone the Quick Claw. That would make sense. Let's give it to, who's a slow person? You're slow. You have it. And we'll go ahead. Oh, you know what else I can do in this episode? I can, there's the magnets. How do they work? I can do the berries quickly too. Probably should do that. So Ceiling, have a magnet. You can figure out how they work, because, you know, memes and all that stuff. There's also a bunch of Apricorns here, so we'll quickly pick those up. I think this is the first time you get a red Apricorn as well. So I think as of now we officially have a source of every single kind of Apricorn in the game, I think. So that's pretty cool. I'm a little bummed out right now that I didn't get the Aerodactyl. That would have been pretty exciting. Maybe a little powerful though, because Aerodactyl's a pretty damn powerful Pokemon, but I would have loved to raise one of those. It would be, I think it's one of those ones that takes a while to train anyway. Aw, Magmite wouldn't have been that cool, to be honest. I have no means of getting Magmortar, so that's not cool either. You're not even worth the experience. Get out of patch of grass, thank you. So, let's go ahead and, this is double battle coming up, let's make sure everything's geared up properly. Well, everyone's at 20 anyway besides PK, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just fight these two. Alright, you two rascals. I'm gonna take you on. As you can see, there's actually another double battle coming up ahead as well. Some of them are actually just like, you know, double battles, like, you know, it's just one trainer type. And then there's actually 2 times where you can fight 2 single trainers, which works a little differently. I'll explain that in a second. Because double battles, they always have just 2 Pokemon. Flamewell doesn't hit both, does it? No, of course not. That'd be kind of cool. Well, obviously I want to go against Mareep, and I want to basically Razor Leaf everyone. Wow, Razor Leaf actually is for both in double battle. I didn't actually know that. That's pretty useful. You're pretty cool, Capri Sun. You are pretty darn cool. Oh, that didn't kill. Oh, no! Don't hacks me of status effects. That's not cool. I don't even have my freaking thing anymore, but actually this might kill everyone. Is it gonna kill them both? No, it didn't actually kill the Marill. That's surprising. You know, super effective damage. I mean, it's a Marill, so I don't know. I thought it would kill, but unfortunately not. It's just gonna. Oh man, it's gonna go for a rollout. Super effective damage. I'm so terrified. I'm gonna quick attack your face. And just in case that doesn't kill, I'm going to headbutt your face. Sure, 'cause it's not gonna matter, it's gonna kill you anyway. Well, I could've gotten Parahaxed, in all fairness, but yeah. Parahax doesn't matter when you have, you know, the ability to have Quick Attack. That always makes things a lot more useful. Priority. Priority is such a good thing in this game. Do not underestimate priority, even though it's low power. Priority can save you games so hard sometimes. In fact, if I get no good ice Pokemon, I'll have to raise that Mamoswine just to get Ice Shard on it. That would be really nice. I don't want to train someone who's paralyzed, so we're going to go with Capri Sun because he already has some experience on him. And I'd wait to double battle, so we need someone else. We'll go ahead and do a Capri Sun Genius battle. Just Battle of the Starters today, apparently. It's just the name of the game. I think this is the last 2 trainers, though, so we're already at the end of the town, believe it or not. So, not bad there, I suppose. And, yes. So as you can see, you fight 2 different trainers. Unlike double battles where you always have only 2 Pokemon, though, as you can see, each trainer has 3 Pokemon, and thus you end up having to have a much longer double battle in the long run. So we have a Wigglytuff and a Clefable. Not the easiest combination. They can both be a pretty potent Pokemon to fight against. So we're going to be a little careful here. I'm going to want to go for the Bubble Beam, actually. It's not a double one, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and kill the Clefable first. Clefables are douchebags. I do think Clefable's this. Actually, yeah, I want to kill the Clefable because that freaking Metronome ruined my day. Freaking Metronome, that's right. Get a critical hit on that freaking Clefable. No forgiveness. No forgiveness for the Clefairy line. None whatsoever. Freaking liked Conroy. He was a pro Gunky. He was cool. Things have just gone downhill. Missing out on getting Aerodactyls. Missing out on just all sorts of stuff. Double Wigglytuff all the way across the sky. Razor Leaf will finish that off, and I'm going to go ahead and go for another Bubble Beam on the Wigglytuff here. And the key to fighting 2 trainers, focus 1 trainer down, then it'll be a 2 against 1 for the rest of the fight, which is just awesome. Then you just have such a huge advantage. So you definitely want to do that. Unfortunately, even though I don't think this is going to kill both of them, because Razor Leaf isn't that strong, even though it hits both of them. I don't think the damage is split between 2 when you do. Oh, wow! Critical hit. I mean, the good thing about Razor Leaf, it actually has a higher critical hit rate, so that does make it a little better sometimes. Don't you put things to sleep. Genius, why are you falling asleep on the job? Come on, dude. What you doing? What are you doing? Headbutt should finish this Wigglytuff off pretty nicely, though, and we'll just go for an Ice Beam, because why not? No, he didn't wake up. Oh, well. Actually, I think you're guaranteed at least 1 turn of sleep, I think. Can you get first turn wake in this? I know you're guaranteed 1 turn of sleep in Black and White. I'm not sure about HeartGold, though. Anyway, as you might have expected, it's a Clefable, so we're going to go ahead and murder this evil freaking Clefable. You know what? Sleep Powder. I don't want it to even do anything bad. So go ahead and Sleep Powder quickly, and then we'll finish it off from there. Just because you don't never know. I mean, that one had Metronome. Bad. I don't think it'll have Metronome. I don't think. I think it needs to be a higher level next. I think Whitney's was a higher level than 16. I think it's like around like 18 or so when you get it. But yeah, wake up, please. I'm also kind of trying to stall because if Genius woke up, that would just be, you know, all sorts of awesomeness. Because I don't like having Pokemon that are asleep. That's not fun at all. It's kind of dragging this. This is actually a surprisingly long battle. Alright, this thing stayed asleep. It's pretty much dead this turn. If I mean, come on. Surely you're going to wake up, Genius? Really? Sleeping on the job, dude. Well, we'll just keep going with Razor Leafs until this thing dies. Hopefully, if Clefable wakes up, I'm just going to be all sorts of sad. There we go. Stay asleep. Can you wake up now, Genius? Wakey, wakey. Tofu, eggs, and bakey. I think, isn't that from Teen Titans? I don't even remember off the top of my head. I think that's from Teen Titans. But yeah, Genius did wake up, and there we go. Down and out. Do we get any level ups? Yes, we do. Capri Sun reaches level 21. Always a fan of that. Any new moves? No, I don't think so. I think he just learned. Didn't he just learn Razor Leaf? I think he just learned Razor Leaf. So why would I get a new move? I don't even know. That wouldn't make any sense. But as you can see, we have a random Pokemon battle to cut out. Just because, you know, I couldn't make it across that patch, surely. Why couldn't I have caught a Jigglypuff? That would have been perfect. I actually really would like a normal type. Besides Whismur. But, apparently I won't be getting that. So yeah, here we are. New town. And in the next episode, guys, we're going to be exploring that town. I guess what I can quickly do, I'm going to quickly check my berry pots before this episode's over. I know it's kind of a long episode. I'm sorry for that. But, is there anything we can pick for the berries? I think, yes, we can pick all these berries. Well, not the third one necessarily. But yeah, so as you can see, you can use the berry pots to get berries on the go, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, if you want to multiply your berries, you can always do that. I don't really care that much about this, so I'm not going to really bother. I guess I could fertilize this stuff just for the sake of doing a fertilization thing. So, There we go. We'll have growth mulch in this one. And I'll put, like, damp mulch in this one. Sure. I really don't, like, this whole berry growing thing, like, who really does that? I don't really do that. I don't really see, like, the berries, yeah, they're good for healing status effects, but in the long run, who really cares? We'll put the steel mulch here. And I guess I'll just quickly plant some berries before I end the episode. I know this episode's gone on forever and a half, but, well, I want the status effect ones for sure, because that's what's the most useful. You know, it saves us from having to buy antidotes and stuff. Oh, I just exited out of it. Anyway, and, well, the confusion one's not really that useful. I mean, usually when it comes to confusion, I just sort of... Oh, that psychic type one would have been real useful for certain, you know... Actually, I don't even think, you know, having the psychic reducing thing would have saved Croagunk. No, it would never. That thing probably killed it all sorts of times over. I'll just put both person berries here. And yeah, and then you water all the plants so that the plants don't die. Water, 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 water. It's probably the last time I'm going to do this whole berry thing. I'll probably pick them off screen at some point and get rid of them. But yeah, that's how you plant mulch. Cool times. So this is LuckySevenDX signing out. How do you feel about this Ivysaur? He's holding something. Sure. Do you want? Can I have it, please? Yes. Yes. Yay! Yellow flower. You're awesome. What a great way to end the episode. Thank you, Capri Sun. I have a plant in my head. It looks really funny. Anyway, bye guys.